Welcome to the dawn of self-building AI, championed by a groundbreaking company called Emergence AI. Born from the brilliant minds of former IBM researchers, Emergence AI isn't just pushing the boundaries of what's possible. They're fundamentally redefining automation. Their revolutionary platform allows anyone, from a seasoned CEO to a data analyst, to describe a task in plain English, and watch as an entire, custom-tailored AI system magically manifests to tackle it. No lines of code, no complex configurations, just pure, unadulterated problem-solving. In this deep dive, we're not just scratching the surface, we're diving headfirst into the very core of this technology. We'll unravel the enigma of recursive intelligence, explore how these self-building systems are poised to transform not just enterprise workflows, but potentially even the way we approach challenges in our daily lives. This isn't a theoretical discussion. It's an exploration of a reality that's already taking shape. Are you ready to embark on this journey into the thrilling, sometimes mind-bending future of automation? What if the very tools we needed could build themselves, adapting to our every need and learning with every challenge? Let's find out. At the very epicenter of Emergence AI's groundbreaking system beats the heart of its brilliance, the Orchestrator. Picture it not just as a piece of software, but as a master conductor, standing before an immense, invisible orchestra of potential. This conductor doesn't just direct existing melodies, it has the uncanny ability to compose entirely new instruments and sections on the fly, tailored perfectly to the symphonic piece at hand. It's a logic engine so intuitive, so fundamentally revolutionary, that it feels less like code and more like a living, breathing intelligence. Let's bring this down to earth. Imagine you're a business manager, a common hero in the modern corporate saga, drowning under a relentless tide of repetitive digital tasks. Your day is consumed by cleaning mountains of messy spreadsheets, grappling with disparate data sources, struggling to generate comprehensive reports, or overseeing complex data migrations that stretch for weeks. Traditionally, this scenario leads to a predictable, often painful response: hiring a dedicated team of developers to painstakingly script custom solutions, a process fraught with delays, endless debugging, and budget overruns. But what if you could bypass all that? What if you could simply articulate your problem to this digital conductor, the Orchestrator, and watch it spring into action? That's precisely what happens. The Orchestrator doesn't just passively receive your request, it thinks. Its first move is a lightning-fast analysis of the task at hand, dissecting it into its fundamental components. Then, it consults its internal registry, a vast, ever-growing library of existing AI agents it has previously built or utilized. This is where the magic begins. The Orchestrator asks itself a pivotal question: do I have the tools to solve this specific problem right now? If the answer is yes, it efficiently deploys the appropriate pre-existing agents. But here's the truly revolutionary part. If the answer is no, it doesn't throw its hands up in frustration or wait for human intervention. Instead, it leverages the most advanced large language models, LLMs, of our time. Think OpenAI's formidable GPT 4.5, Anthropic's nuanced Claude 3.7 Sonnet, or Meta's powerful Llama 3.3, to dynamically generate a brand new, custom AI agent perfectly tailored to that precise, unmet need. Consider the example of thousands of customer feedback emails, a treasure trove of insights often buried under sheer volume. Manually sifting through these for sentiment, key issues, and urgency is a Sisyphean task. The Orchestrator, upon receiving your request to summarize and analyze these emails, might realize its existing toolkit lacks a robust sentiment analysis agent capable of nuanced emotional categorization. Instead of waiting, it swiftly builds one. This newly minted agent is equipped with the ability to not only categorize emotions with precision, but also to prioritize urgent issues extracting actionable insights from the digital noise. This isn't merely automation, it's bespoke creation, on demand, a technological leap that liberates businesses from the constraints of pre-built solutions. But the Orchestrator's genius extends far beyond just building agents. It's a relentless perfectionist. Once an agent is deployed, the Orchestrator meticulously monitors its performance, rigorously verifies its outputs, and constantly refines its behavior through a process known as self-play. Think of it like a Michelin star chef tasting a dish as they cook, adjusting the seasoning, adding a touch of this or that until the flavor profile is exquisitely perfect. Or perhaps, imagine a seasoned sports coach watching replays of their team's game, identifying weaknesses, refining plays, and pushing their players to improve through iterative practice. In practice, this means the system learns from every single task it undertakes, becoming demonstrably smarter, faster, and more efficient with each iteration. For businesses, this translates into unprecedented agility. Solutions are deployed faster, errors are dramatically reduced, and the incessant need for manual tweaks and troubleshooting disappears. Can you truly imagine the colossal amount of time saved? The sheer liberation, if your most talented team members could pivot their focus from repetitive, soul-numbing coding to high-level strategy, innovation, and genuine human connection. This is not just a promise. This is the tangible reality of Emergence AI's Orchestrator, a tool that doesn't just work for you, but dynamically evolves with you. How many hours of your team's valuable time are currently lost to the digital equivalent of making spreadsheets sing when they could be composing entirely new symphonies of innovation? Now let's peel back another layer of this technological marvel and peer into what makes Emergence AI's system truly unique: recursive thinking. This isn't merely a technical term or an industry buzzword tossed around to impress. It is, quite literally, the secret sauce, the underlying cognitive architecture that sets Emergence AI apart from virtually everything else in the AI landscape. Recursive thinking can be conceptualized as a continuous, dynamic mental loop within the system itself. It's where the Orchestrator doesn't just process information linearly, but reflects deeply on a complex problem, autonomously breaks it down into a cascade of smaller, manageable sub-goals, and then proceeds to build bespoke solutions for each of those sub-goals, recursively repeating the process until the entire original problem is resolved. To grasp this, imagine you're faced with an incredibly complex, multi-layered puzzle. Not just any puzzle, but one where some crucial pieces are missing and others don't quite fit. Most systems would halt, waiting for a human to intervene and supply the missing parts. But the Orchestrator, with its recursive intelligence, doesn't give up. Instead, it becomes a master artisan, studying the gaps, understanding the required shapes and functions, and then crafting entirely new pieces that fit perfectly, seamlessly, into the overall structure. That's precisely what the Orchestrator does when it encounters a task that cannot be resolved with its existing arsenal of agents. Let's ground this with a concrete, real-world example, one that strikes fear into the hearts of many IT professionals: migrating massive heterogeneous datasets to the cloud. This isn't a simple drag-and-drop operation. It typically requires weeks, sometimes months, of meticulous planning, writing custom scripts for data extraction, transformation, and loading, ETL, followed by endless cycles of debugging, testing, and troubleshooting. It's a logistical and technical nightmare. The Orchestrator begins by assessing its extensive registry of agents, meticulously cataloging its current capabilities. It might quickly identify that while it has agents for general data extraction or cloud API interaction, it crucially lacks a specific tool for transforming unstructured legacy data, like scanned PDFs or archaic database formats, into a pristine, standardized format required for the target cloud environment. Instead of pausing, it immediately initiates its recursive loop. It recognizes transforming unstructured data as a distinct sub-goal. With this sub-goal in mind, it leverages its access to powerful LLMs to generate a brand new agent designed with that precise capability. But this isn't just a simple one-trick pony of an agent. This newly created digital worker is imbued with several critical attributes that are essential for true autonomy and recursion. Memory. It learns from its past actions and successes, storing contextual information about how it successfully handled similar data transformations. This means it gets smarter and more efficient with every piece of data it processes. Planning capability. It can strategize its own actions, breaking down its immediate task, e.g., transform this specific chunk of data into smaller executable steps. 3. Self-verification mechanisms. Crucially, it doesn't just execute, it verifies its own work. It might run checksums, compare transformed data against source data, or flag anomalies, ensuring accuracy before passing its output along. Once this bespoke transformation agent is successfully created, tested, and validated, it isn't discarded. It's immediately stored within the Orchestrator's registry for future use, making the entire system demonstrably smarter and more capable with every task it completes. This recursive loop is akin to a hyper-efficient, perpetually brainstorming human team, but operating at digital speeds, without the coffee breaks or internal politics. The Orchestrator continuously asks itself, what's the next logical step to achieve this overarching goal? What precise tool or piece of logic do I need to build to address this specific sub-problem? By generating these sub-goals and their corresponding solutions dynamically on the fly, it utterly eliminates the rigid requirement for predefined, brittle workflows that often crumble under the weight of real-world complexity. For businesses, the implications are profound. No more agonizing waits for the IT department to laboriously configure bespoke data pipelines. No more developer backlogs for custom code. The system figures it out on its own, adapting to unforeseen challenges and nuanced requirements in real time. Have you ever yearned for a tool that could not only understand your intentions, but anticipate the myriad underlying steps and even build the necessary components before you've even articulated them? That's the extraordinary power of recursive thinking. And it's not a futuristic concept. It's here, fundamentally reshaping our approach to problem solving. It begs the question, what seemingly insurmountable problem in your own life or work could be systematically dismantled by a system capable of this profound, self-generating intelligence? One of the most insidious challenges in the realm of complex multi-agent AI systems, a problem that can quickly derail even the most promising platforms, is what's known as agent bloat. Imagine a digital attic, overflowing not with nostalgic keepsakes, but with thousands upon thousands of highly specialized, often redundant, single-purpose digital tools. Each time a new, slightly different task arises, a new agent is spun up, quickly leading to a sprawling, unwieldy, and resource-hogging mess that slows down performance, increases maintenance overhead, and ultimately undermines the very efficiency it was designed to deliver. It's like having a unique wrench for every single bolt size, rather than a versatile, adjustable wrench. Emergence AI, keenly aware of this pitfall, has engineered its Orchestrator to tackle agent bloat head-on with an elegant and crucial design philosophy: intelligent consolidation and generalization. Rather than blindly creating a new agent for every nuanced variation of a task, the Orchestrator is designed to learn from its experiences and identify underlying patterns. It asks, can an existing agent, perhaps with minor adaptation, handle this new task? If the answer is yes, it reuses and refines, rather than recreating. This capability was vividly showcased during a compelling demo at the prestigious AI Engineer World's Fair in 2024, leaving attendees mesmerized. A large screen displayed a dynamic timeline, a constellation of colored dots appearing and moving, each representing an AI agent. They were color-coded by function, perhaps a vibrant blue for data extraction, a calming green for categorization, a bold red for reporting, and so on. As a series of increasingly complex, interconnected tasks progressed, the initial flurry of dot creation was evident. But then, a remarkable shift occurred. As the orchestrator learned and consolidated, the rate of new agent creation visibly slowed. Instead, existing dots, agents, would flicker or slightly change, indicating they were being reused or adapted for new, yet related functions. This wasn't just a visual spectacle. It was a profound demonstration of the system's inherent efficiency. The orchestrator was creating fewer new agents, instead cleverly relying on and generalizing existing ones to handle similar yet distinct tasks. This efficiency is a monumental game-changer for enterprises, especially those operating at scale. Consider a massive logistics company, tasked with managing thousands of shipments daily, each with unique origins, destinations, and requirements. Initially, the orchestrator might indeed build specific agents, one for optimizing truck routes based on real-time traffic, another for tracking inventory levels across various warehouses, and perhaps a third for generating customs documentation. However, as the system processes more and more shipments, it quickly begins to identify commonalities. An agent built for optimizing truck routes might be generalized to optimize last-mile delivery routes for smaller vans. An agent for inventory tracking might be adapted to manage raw materials supply chain, or even predict demand fluctuations. This intelligent reuse dramatically reduces redundancy, minimizes the computational footprint, and, most importantly, significantly speeds up processes across the board. This isn't just about saving computing power or server costs, though those are significant benefits. It's fundamentally about scalability and operational agility. A lean, self-optimizing system means that businesses can confidently tackle increasingly complex and high-volume workflows without spiraling into a chaotic web of one-off tools, each requiring its own maintenance and oversight. Think about your own daily life. How often do you find yourself creating new, slightly different systems or mental checklists for repetitive tasks, like organizing your digital files, managing your email inbox, or planning your weekly errands? Now imagine a tool that intelligently learns your habits, streamlines these processes, consolidates your digital clutter, and proactively optimizes them without you lifting a finger. That's the profound promise Emergence AI delivers to enterprises, making workflows not just faster and smarter, but inherently more sustainable and scalable. The next time you find yourself bogged down by the relentless tide of repetitive, seemingly small tasks, ask yourself, could a system like this truly free up your valuable time, energy, and mental bandwidth for what truly matters? For strategy, creativity, and deeper human connection. How much mental clutter do you carry by trying to manage disparate systems and processes? And what could you achieve if that burden was lifted? While much of the dazzling AI conversation in 2025 often gravitates towards consumer-facing marvels, the increasingly sophisticated chatbots, the hyper-realistic image generators, or the AI companions designed for personalized entertainment, Emergence AI has made a strategic and impactful choice to laser-focus its formidable power squarely on the enterprise. This isn't because consumer AI is unimportant, but because the enterprise arena is where the most acute pain points, the most glaring inefficiencies, and the most significant financial bottlenecks reside. It's where data-intensive, often mind-numbingly, repetitive tasks create massive friction, slowing down progress, stifling innovation, and consuming vast amounts of human capital. Their platform isn't confined to theoretical labs or impressive demos. It's already being vigorously tested and deployed in real-world scenarios, quietly but powerfully transforming the backbone operations of businesses. We're talking about automating the notoriously complex ETL, extract, transform, load, pipelines that move and clean data, orchestrating intricate cloud migrations that traditionally take months, and building dynamic, insightful dashboards from mountains of messy, disparate spreadsheets. These tasks, though far from glamorous, are the absolute bedrock of modern business operations. They are the essential plumbing and wiring that keeps the lights on, and traditionally, they demand countless hours of manual coding, meticulous oversight, and exasperating troubleshooting. Let's unpack the ETL pipeline, a prime example of Emergence AI's impact. Imagine a modern business that relies on data from myriad sources: sales figures from a CRM, website analytics from a marketing platform, customer support logs from a ticketing system, and inventory data from an ERP. All this data needs to be pulled, meticulously cleaned to remove errors and inconsistencies, transformed into a standardized format, and then loaded into a centralized database or data warehouse for comprehensive analysis and reporting. Traditionally, building even a single robust ETL pipeline requires highly skilled data engineers to write custom scripts from scratch, perform extensive testing, and then troubleshoot the inevitable errors that arise. This entire process can easily consume weeks, if not months, creating significant delays in getting crucial business insights. With Emergence AI, the narrative changes dramatically. Instead of a complex technical specification, you simply describe your goal in plain language. Create a pipeline to extract sales data from our CRM, clean it to remove duplicate entries, and standardize addresses, and then load it into our analytics platform, ensuring data integrity. The Orchestrator immediately grasps the intent. It then autonomously builds the necessary agents, perhaps one for CRM API interaction, another for data cleansing algorithms, and a third for database loading. It executes the pipeline, and crucially, it verifies the results, ensuring the data is accurate and complete. All of this happens without a single line of code written by a human. For a business, this means faster access to critical insights, significantly fewer errors, and no need to hire a small army of specialized developers just to manage data flow. The team can now focus on analyzing the data, not just preparing it. Another, incredibly impactful use case lies in large-scale text summarization and analysis. Picture a large legal firm buried under tens of thousands of contracts, legal briefs, and client communications. Each document might need to be summarized for key terms, classified by legal domain, and flagged for specific compliance issues. A task that would take hundreds of paralegal hours. Emergence AI's platform can generate specialized agents to read, summarize, and flag key clauses, identify precedents, and even highlight potential risks in these documents in a matter of minutes or hours, saving weeks of manual, repetitive work. These examples vividly demonstrate how the system eliminates friction in mission-critical workflows, empowering teams to shift their focus from laborious, low-value tasks to high-value strategic thinking, complex problem-solving, and genuine innovation. Could your workplace benefit from a tool that handles the relentless grunt work, freeing you and your team to dream bigger, strategize more effectively, and focus on what truly differentiates your business? What grunt work is currently holding your team back from innovating, strategizing, or simply enjoying their work more? What truly catapults Emergence AI into a league of its own, setting it apart from many other sophisticated AI frameworks, is its unapologetically intuitive no-code interface. This isn't just a minor feature, it's a profound declaration, a seismic shift in how we interact with and leverage the formidable power of artificial intelligence. You don't need to possess a computer science degree, wrestle with complex syntax, or even understand the intricacies of coding languages to harness its capabilities. The barrier to entry isn't technical expertise. It's simply the ability to articulate your goal in clear, unambiguous plain English. The Orchestrator, with its remarkable understanding of natural language, handles the rest. This paradigm shift is revolutionary. Consider the traditional landscape of AI agent frameworks, which, while powerful, often require a certain level of technical acumen. Tools like LangChain or Microsoft's AutoGen, while incredibly valuable for developers and data scientists, typically demand that users manually select, configure, and orchestrate agents. This often involves writing Python scripts, understanding API integrations, and troubleshooting configuration files. For many business users, this technical hurdle is insurmountable, relegating them to the role of passive recipients of IT-driven solutions. Emergence AI obliterates that barrier. It democratizes access to advanced automation, extending its reach far beyond the traditional confines of development teams. From C-suite executives grappling with strategic data analysis, to marketing managers needing quick insights, to operations leads streamlining processes, anyone can become a creator of AI-driven solutions. Let's visualize this with a common business scenario. Imagine a marketing manager whose primary focus is campaign strategy and creative direction, not coding. They desperately need a real-time dashboard to track the performance of their latest social media campaigns across multiple platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, aggregated into a single digestible view. Traditionally, this would involve submitting a request to the IT or data analytics team, a process that can take days or even weeks due to backlogs and communication overhead. The manager might have to explain their requirements, wait for an engineer to write custom API calls, build data models, and then construct the dashboard. With Emergence AI, that frustrating wait simply disappears. The marketing manager opens the platform and types a simple, clear prompt. Create a real-time dashboard showing key metrics for our social media campaigns across all platforms, including engagement rate, reach, and conversion data, updated hourly. The Orchestrator instantly springs to life. It discerns the intent, generates the necessary agents to connect to each social media platform's API, pulls the raw data, cleans and standardizes it, calculates the specified metrics, and then constructs an interactive dashboard, all in real time, often within minutes. The marketing manager has their critical insights precisely when they need them, without a single line of code, without waiting for IT. This profound democratization of technology means that businesses can move with unprecedented agility, innovate at a much faster pace, and empower employees at every level to become problem solvers. The bottleneck shifts from technical implementation to simply having a clear understanding of the problem itself. This no-code approach also reverberates beyond the workplace, touching our personal lives. Think about how you currently use technology to manage your personal finances, organize complex family projects, or plan a significant event. A system that allowed you to articulate what you needed. Build me a tool that tracks my monthly spending categories and alerts me when I'm over budget for groceries. Or create an assistant that helps me plan my cross-country road trip, optimizing for scenic routes and dog-friendly hotels, without forcing you to learn a programming language, could fundamentally transform how you approach and overcome daily challenges. It's no longer about bending yourself to the will of the machine, but the machine bending itself to your will. It's like having a personal assistant who not only follows instructions impeccably, but anticipates your needs and builds the very tools to fulfill them. What seemingly impossible task would you tackle first if you could simply ask for a solution, and an intelligent system built it for you on the fly? With such profound power and autonomy inherent in a self-building AI system, a critical question immediately arises. How do we ensure control, maintain security, and guarantee trustworthiness? Emergence AI understands implicitly that with great power comes great responsibility, and they have proactively built their platform with robust, multi-layered guardrails designed to ensure enterprises maintain absolute control over their sensitive workflows and data. This isn't a system operating in a black box. It's a meticulously designed ecosystem where automation is balanced with rigorous oversight. Firstly, access control layers are deeply integrated into the platform. This means that not just anyone can create or deploy agents, especially those interacting with critical business functions or confidential data. Companies can define precise roles and permissions, restricting who has the authority to initiate agent creation, modify existing agents, or deploy them into production environments. This prevents unauthorized changes and ensures that only approved personnel can leverage the system's power, mitigating risks associated with rogue agents or unintended consequences. Secondly, every single agent, whether newly generated or an existing one, is evaluated against strict verification rubrics. These aren't vague guidelines. They are predefined sets of criteria that assess the agent's accuracy, adherence to business rules, and alignment with desired outcomes. If an agent underperforms, deviates from expected behavior, or poses any potential risk, it is immediately flagged for review or automatically removed from the system before it can cause any issues. This continuous validation process acts as an ever-vigilant quality control mechanism, ensuring that the system is not only performing tasks, but performing them correctly and reliably. Perhaps one of the most critical features in ensuring trust and accountability is the implementation of human-in-the-loop chattel validation. While the Orchestrator operates with remarkable autonomy, it is designed to pause at strategic, predefined checkpoints to allow for human review and intervention. For instance, imagine the Orchestrator needs to deploy a new agent designed to handle highly sensitive financial data, such as processing customer payments or reconciling ledger accounts. Before this agent goes live, the system might automatically prompt a designated finance manager or compliance officer to review its proposed logic, simulated outputs, and overall behavior. This manager then has the explicit authority to approve, modify, or reject the agent, ensuring that critical operations remain firmly under human governance. This intelligent balance of sophisticated automation and essential human oversight ensures that AI remains a powerful, obedient tool, rather than a runaway train, reinforcing confidence in its deployment. As Satya Nita, CEO of Emergence AI, eloquently puts it, automation is the goal, but always within a framework of human-defined intent and accountability. This philosophy permeates every aspect of the platform. It's about intelligent delegation, not abdication. It's about empowering businesses to achieve unprecedented efficiency while retaining ultimate responsibility and strategic direction. This approach offers a powerful lesson for all of us, not just in the corporate sphere. Technology has an incredible capacity to amplify our capabilities, to extend our reach, and to make the impossible attainable. However, it is our inherent human responsibility to set the boundaries, define the ethical parameters, and ensure that these powerful tools consistently serve our highest goals and values. Whether you're managing a sprawling enterprise, a small team, or even your own personal life, consider how you strike the delicate balance between embracing efficiency and maintaining essential control. Are you trusting your tools implicitly, perhaps to a fault, or are you holding back, under-leveraging their potential out of an abundance of caution? Emergence AI vividly demonstrates that autonomy and oversight are not mutually exclusive. Indeed, they can harmoniously coexist, forging systems that are both extraordinarily powerful and inherently trustworthy. In the intricate tapestry of modern enterprise technology, no single system can truly thrive in isolation. The digital world is a vast, interconnected web, and any truly transformative platform must be designed with seamless interoperability at its core. Emergence AI understands this fundamental truth, and their platform isn't an island. It's a strategically designed bridge, built to integrate effortlessly with existing AI ecosystems and enterprise infrastructures. This commitment to openness is evident in several key areas. Firstly, their Orchestrator isn't locked into a single large language model. It supports a diverse array of leading LLMs, from the nuanced understanding of GPT 4.5 to the expansive knowledge base of Claude 3.7 Sonnet, and the efficient architecture of Meta's Llama 3.3. This multimodal support is crucial for businesses, allowing them the flexibility to choose the underlying LLM that best fits their specific data privacy requirements, performance needs, or existing vendor relationships. It helps prevent vendor lock-in and maximizes strategic agility. Secondly, the Emergence AI platform plays well with established AI frameworks like LangChain and Crew AI. For enterprises that have already invested significant time and resources into building out AI capabilities using these popular tools, this compatibility is invaluable. It means they don't have to rip and replace their existing infrastructure. Instead, they can seamlessly embed the Emergence AI Orchestrator as a superintelligent layer within their current AI stack, enhancing its capabilities without disrupting established workflows. This flexibility significantly lowers the barrier to adoption for large organizations, accelerating their journey towards true autonomous automation. Looking to the immediate future, Emergence AI has ambitious and exciting plans that underscore its commitment to continuous innovation and scalability. A major update slated for May 2025 will introduce containerized deployment. This technical advancement means the Orchestrator will be capable of running efficiently in virtually any cloud environment, be it AWS, Azure, Google Cloud, or even on-premise private clouds. This provides unparalleled deployment flexibility, catering to the diverse IT landscapes of global enterprises and addressing specific regulatory or security requirements. Furthermore, enhanced self-play capabilities are on the horizon. This will allow agents to simulate a wider array of task variations and edge cases internally, improving their intelligence and robustness at an accelerated pace, often without requiring external input. It's like having a digital training ground, where agents can learn and refine their skills in hyperspeed, constantly honing their abilities to handle new, complex challenges. With a team composed of illustrious experts from the hallowed halls of IBM research, the innovative frontiers of Google Brain, and the foundational AI labs of Meta, Emergence AI is uniquely positioned to continually push the boundaries of what AI can achieve. Their collective experience, deep understanding of complex AI systems, and relentless pursuit of innovation suggest a future where the current capabilities are just the beginning. This forward-looking, adaptable approach serves as a powerful reminder that technology is not static. It is an ever-evolving, dynamic force. Just as the advent of smartphones revolutionized global communication and commerce, self-building AI systems like Emergence AI could fundamentally redefine how we work, learn, and live. What's truly exciting is that we are only at the very nascent stages of this revolution. The foundational building blocks are in place, but the vast implications and unforeseen possibilities are only just beginning to emerge. What new industries might be born? What existing challenges might be utterly eradicated? How might this technology shape the way you approach your work or organize your life in the coming years? What existing systems or challenges in your world would benefit most from a truly interoperable, self-building AI assistant that can seamlessly integrate and adapt? The ascendancy of self-building AI systems, epitomized by the pioneering work of Emergence AI, signals nothing less than a profound, tectonic shift in our relationship with technology and, by extension, with our work and lives. For years, large language models have captivated our imaginations with their ability to generate incredibly coherent text, stunning imagery, or even functional code. They are brilliant, powerful tools for creation. Yet, for all their brilliance, they possess a critical limitation: They lack the inherent ability to act independently, to break down complex problems into actionable steps, to build the necessary tools, and to execute those steps in the real world, let alone learn and evolve. Through that execution, Emergence AI closes that gaping chasm. It takes the generative power of LLMs and imbues it with autonomy, purpose, and recursive intelligence. It creates tools that don't just solve problems in a predefined manner, but dynamically evolve to meet entirely new, unforeseen challenges. This isn't merely a technical leap. It's a fundamental rethinking, a new paradigm for how work gets done and how we allocate our most precious resource, human intellect and energy. For enterprises, the implications are nothing short of transformative. This means not just faster, more efficient workflows, but workflows liberated from the incessant need for constant human engineering input. Imagine the strategic reallocation of human capital. Instead of entire teams being bogged down by repetitive, often soul-crushing coding and data management tasks, they are freed to focus on high-value activities, innovation, strategic foresight, complex problem-solving that requires nuanced human judgment, and fostering deeper customer relationships. It means accelerated insights, faster time to market for new products, and a competitive edge derived from unprecedented operational agility. The very structure of work within organizations could be redefined, shifting from a task completion focus to a strategic impact focus. For individuals, this is a tantalizing glimpse into a future where technology truly anticipates our needs, where the mundane and the repetitive are handled effortlessly in the background. Imagine a world where your daily administrative burdens, from managing your finances to scheduling appointments, from organizing your digital life to even managing complex household projects, are intelligently handled by a system that learns your preferences, builds custom tools to suit your unique needs, and frees up your mental and physical bandwidth. This liberation allows us to redirect our focus towards what truly distinguishes us as human: creativity, connection, critical thinking, and the pursuit of passions. Imagine the profound relief of knowing that routine tasks are managed with an intelligent, self-optimizing hand, leaving you with more time and energy to pursue your hobbies, spend quality time with loved ones, delve into complex intellectual pursuits, or simply engage in deeper, more meaningful aspects of life. That's the profound, transformative potential of recursive, self-building AI. A future where technology doesn't just assist us, but actively empowers us to be more human. If the mundane was effortlessly managed, what passion project, what grand vision, what meaningful connection would you finally have the time and energy to pursue? The compelling story of Emergence AI and its pioneering journey into the realm of self-building intelligence imparts a powerful, universally applicable lesson. The future, both in the grand sweep of enterprise and in the intimate details of our personal lives, unequivocally belongs to those who embrace adaptability and a mindset of continuous growth. Just as the orchestrator at the heart of Emergence AI's system relentlessly learns, refines, and evolves with every task, so too must we approach our own challenges and opportunities with a similar spirit of iterative improvement and proactive adaptation. This isn't about blindly handing over control to machines, but about understanding that true progress comes from intelligent partnership. The orchestrator doesn't just do, it learns how to do better. It doesn't just follow instructions, it builds the means to achieve the intent. This mirrors our own journey of growth, identifying a problem, breaking it down, acquiring or creating the necessary skills, and then refining our approach through experience. Whether you find yourself navigating the complex currents of running a business, managing a diverse team, or simply orchestrating the myriad demands of your daily personal life, the principles demonstrated by Emergence AI offer profound guidance. Ask yourself, how can I identify and intelligently streamline the repetitive tasks that currently consume a disproportionate amount of my time and energy? What existing tools, Or what new tools could I leverage, or even conceptualize, to free up my mental bandwidth and allow me to focus on what truly matters, on the strategic, the creative, the deeply human aspects of my endeavors? Am I embracing technology as a partner, a force multiplier for my capabilities, or am I viewing it as a crutch, or worse, a threat? By consciously cultivating a mindset of curiosity, seeking out opportunities for smart automation, and embracing technology as a collaborative partner rather than a daunting challenge, we can unlock new possibilities that extend far beyond our current imaginings. We can achieve more, innovate faster, and create a future that is not just efficient, but also profoundly more fulfilling. What do you think about this new era of self-building AI? Are you filled with excitement about the boundless possibilities it heralds? Or do you harbor concerns about the accelerating pace of automation and its societal implications? Share your thoughts, your hopes, and your questions in the comments below. We'd genuinely love to hear your unique perspective and engage in this vital conversation. For more stories that delve into the bleeding edge of technology and explore the future that is rapidly becoming our present, be sure to subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for what's next. Wishing you good health, boundless curiosity, and the courage to adapt and thrive in this incredible new world. Here's to building a brighter future, together.